Alright, hello and welcome back. So, now we have pretty much made the meat of the bone, or what you want to call it. So, this time I think we should add some USS, as it's called in Unity. So, we're simply gonna call USS. And we're actually going to split up the editor window and the graph use USS, just so it's a little easier to find out where what is what. So we're gonna make the editor and the graph view. Let's see, yes, graph view. And we also, of course, making one for the nodes. So there will be one specific one that every node will have, and then each node will have their own style sheet as well. That way we can change something on all of them, and we can also go into specific changes on each of the nodes. But let's make some USS styling. Style sheet. We are gonna name it editor. Why did that open? Guess that opens when you make one. Alright. So you need to make a editor window style sheet. Can I just copy paste it? That seems to work. It's down here. Open that up. Drag one over. What's inside them is not important right now. I just need to rename them. And that one is gonna call graph view style sheet. And then we need a couple more of those. I'm just gonna copy paste a lot. Oh, and it just continues, yes. Alright, so the first one we need is the brains node style sheet. Next one is the choice node. And we have the dialog node. And the end node style sheet. And event node. Oh, it went all the way down there. That's not confusing. And the just node style sheet. And starter node style sheet. We will delete the other ones. Yeah, that looks about right. If not, well, I guess we'll find out. Okay, okay. So let's actually open this up. And oh, did we actually delete the old one? We did not. So actually, let's open that one up. And actually, think this one here needs to go into the editor. Yeah, that's definitely it. And then we need this specific thing here. Go into the graph view. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's save that. Then we need to go into the graph view. Oh, that's the. Oh, let's just take this one first. Roll up to here. And I'm just gonna be a lazy person and steal it from my other window. Let me just fast. Yeah, it probably would have been faster to type it in now. It's gonna be a little longer now though. So let's just ruin our beautiful thing here. So if we just do this. Yeah. Alright, so that is the path down to the new one. And let's go in and take the graph view one as well. Roll all the way up. Let me just take the auto graph view as well. And I'm just gonna copy paste because I am lazy. There we go. So USS, graph view style sheet. Beautiful. Alright, so there's another thing down here. As you can see, we have those here. So we need one for the choice node. And I found out that I have also added comments right here. Beautiful. Actually, let's copy that one over as well. It's a little easier to see the notes. Alright, so it's pretty much a summary that you get a new node and set its position. That's pretty much just so when you hold over, you can get the information. That's pretty much what the summary does. As you can see, it's pretty much the same all the way down. The only change in theory with it is this one here. And why is that angry? Is that because we haven't actually made a choice node yet? Well, let's do that then. So let's create a choice node. Choice node. And go inside of it. Be gone. Essentially open the node here just to see what we need. Let's just copy this over here. Copy the base. And then we just need to go whoopty whoopty. And we need the reference, I guess. Oh yeah, we need the namespace. So, namespace. Zip, ba-doop. And then we need that system, right? Yeah. And then we need that editor graph view. And there we go. Well, we also need to change the title. For now, that's alright. So let's just gray those out so we actually know they're not supposed to be using those. But for now, we have the choice node. That is what we want. So we can go back into editor, the graph view, and no errors. Beautiful. So let's actually also fix the node searcher here. So we actually can pick it. See, let me just quickly look at my notes, see if I have changed something. It looks pretty much the same. Yeah, so we just need the slash butcher. That's literally just choice node, and it checks if you created a choice node. That is pretty much it. So let's save that. And go back here. Now in theory we should be able to actually create it. Let's make a new dialog node. Just go to that. Let's see, we should be able just to create an empty box node. Well, we don't have it here yet. Why is that? Why is that not a choice? Oh yeah, that's because we need to add it to actually to be a choice. So choice node, and probably also name it choice node. That would be a brilliant idea. Let's have a look. Yes. All right. So you might wanna change up a little and know which one is first. Let's do that. Let's see. End and start. That should probably be in the bottom. And choice should probably be under dialog. Yeah, I think this is the right order. I'm not entirely sure. And again, you just put it up as you want it yourself. Just, I know that end and start is the most less important ones, and dialogue and choice is probably the one you're gonna use the most. And again, you could, in theory, there's no reason, not to just have it here. This is just to show that you can do this. That's pretty much the only thing. I wonder actually if you go and... Oh, the search mechanic actually works. I never tried it. Alright. Yeah, but enough of me doodling around. Let's just dock it here for now. I lost completely what I was doing. Holy moly. Oh yeah. We need this. Oh, why? Now there are two starter sheets. That's not good. Alright, let's get rid of this one because that is not usable anymore. Not used anymore. Let's open this one up. Of course it opens it in a new window. Why you have to be like this? Can can we please open it in the one we are using? Unity? Thank you. Alright, so I can definitely see that I have not done any cleaning in this one here in a while. So I'm just gonna copy paste the new one. Screw the old one. So we're gonna open this one up here and make it ready for the new one. And heap city, hap city. Alright, let's go through what we did. Well, first we color the title node. Then we add some color to the border. We change something with the label. We set the display, the port name to be none. Port tile a little height. Something with height. This box row. Box row, that is one. Let's just use the other one over here. That's easier to show. So box row is pretty much when you tell it when you add a new box, it should just go in a row under it. So whenever I add a new item, it just goes under it. That is the idea of the row of the fig direction. And then we have the button here. As you can see, it has left marking auto. What that means is, as you can see here, that the button is all the way over here instead of right here. So if it is the last item in the list, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, if it is the last one, it will automatically go to the corner here. Right. And here we color some. Oh yeah, that's the text field input where we color it. Next up we have the box, text box, where Liberal would say that you cannot be bigger than this. And I can't remember white space. There was something so long ago I did this. Alright, this one I can't exactly remember. Then we have autoclip, for some reason it's not used. And then we have the height and show. I actually don't think I'm using show anymore. Because I found out that when you just remove height, it automatically removes this one. But in some cases, I found that a box, sometimes you had to add the show, or else it wouldn't go back to display fixed. Let's test that a little later if we need that one. And then we have the string events because they are reused so many different places. So as you can see again, fixed array is a row because you know string events. As you can see here, it's the same with the branch, the choice. You can see this is also a string event, so it also just goes downwards. And then I set a minimum width with it, meaning that it should just be bigger here. And as you can see, the button, because I'm marking left, will continue going this way. And then I also set this specific one to have a specific size, because I set it so it should be pretty nice to read. The bigger and equals. It's just when you have true, it if you don't set the widget, it will go all the way down till it becomes small, and it just looks horrible. And the int I just set a minimum, so in theory this should also be bigger if we actually use a number, as you can see. Okie dokie. Let's go away with this. Alright, so that should now work. Should. Let's go back in here and actually jump into base node, because this is this one right here we need to change. And let me just find my, because I am lazy and just want to copy paste for some reason. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Let me try one more time. There we go. I think it's not good when there's spaces. So this should work. We should now have the new yeah, text stuff on the base of it. So let's have a look. Yeah, it's loading in the new file is fine. So we can now go and delete this one. And it didn't ruin anything. Hooray! Alright, good. So how about we actually try and make some changes to each of them, so they have their own, so they actually use their own style sheet as well. How about we actually make start instead? Actually, where do we have start? We have start here. Alright, let me look at my notes on how I made start look. Yeah, so start hasn't really changed at all. The only thing that's changed is that this has been added. Oh, we need a reference. There we go. And yeah, we don't need those, so might as well delete them. Alright, so now start should have this style sheet. So how about we actually go into the style sheet. And I'm just gonna copy paste this over. So this up here changes the background color, and this down here changes the text inside of it. So we're gonna save this and go back, and we should now have a different color start. Let's have a look. Yay, that is a horrible color though. But it is a color. Actually, I wonder if I do this. Does this thing still live there? No, it isn't. Alright. Alright, so let's set up the thing for the other ones. Nah, let's not do that yet, because some of it, I think some of them have a rather bigger version. No, apparently this one did not. So if you open this one up with the end node, that node is literally the same, just with a different color. Now, if you just want the color, the way that I did it, wait, why didn't it change? Wait, do I then have to make it again? What is going on? Oh, we haven't told it to actually use it. Oh, this is also the wrong one. End node. Here we go. Where do we have start node? Let me just find the style sheet first. Of course, I know it's missing a lot of other things at the moment, but bear with me. You're just gonna copy this over, and it should now work. So let's roll down and have a look. There we go. Alright, so if you just want to test out coloring, you can go up to Window, UI Toolkit, Debugger, and pick Element, and just click on the title, if I can select it. I think this is the title, alright. So you can open this one up here, and you get the color wheel, and you can just pick the color you want. Let's see, we would like some... Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Maybe not. What about... Yeah, that's the color we want. So now you can see we get the hex color here. So we can just copy this one. And yeah, let's just click on the right thing to click on. Just gonna drag the window over here. End node. And plug it in there. Save, go back. And when we now create a new one, it now looks like this. Beautiful. And I'm actually gonna keep that because the other one was like, yeah, a color you did in the toilet. So let's just keep this new one. Alrighty. You know what? Let's just add the what is it called? Oof, the style sheet to each of them, just so we have it there. Oh, actually don't want to do that. Now I'm just discussing with myself. This is nice. I'm gonna end the video here and find out what I'm gonna do in the next episode. Next episode we're probably gonna just starting creating the different nodes. We're probably gonna make some. Yeah, let's just start with the node, and you can see how the new system works. So now, thank you for watching, and see you next time.